So Laura was born May 20th, 2009. I was in a car accident about 5 days before she was born, so we sort of think that's why she came earlier, but actually that's what saved her life.
As soon as Laura was born, her entire appearance was very lethargic, like she wasn't really moving, she wasn't really doing anything, and right away she was whisked away from us.
They noticed that there was a significant amount of bleeding inside her skull, on her brain and within her brain, and as a result it was pushing her brain completely over to one side of her head, and the brain had actually folded over on itself. And I remember the neonatologist saying that they didn't know what was wrong with her, he had never seen this before, and they didn't know what it was, and basically said, "We don't think your baby's going to live."
Really, they were preparing us for a situation where either A, Laura would not have lived, or B, that Laura might live, but that there'd be severe development issues, or that she might just be alive, but that's it.
Laura had the neonatal isoimmune thrombocytopenia, which means she was born with an antibody reaction to her platelets, which made her platelets go down significantly, and because her platelets went down, she was more prone to bleeding.
It was really hard to come to terms with it, and actually the one that kind of got me through it a little bit is her older sister Ella, because Ella was 6 years old at the time, so the same age that Laura is now. And I remember calling her over and saying, your sister's going to have surgery. We don't know whether or not she's going to live, or, what's going to happen with this. And she said, "Daddy, she's going to be fine."
We're so fortunate with the Children's Hospital that we have a perfectly happy, healthy 6-year-old who runs around and has her friends and does her coloring and plays with her dolls.
She is a very bright 6-year-old girl. She's very happy. She's very stubborn.
What the most surprising thing about Laura when I examined her is she was perfectly normal on exam.
She really is a miracle in terms of what she's been able to do and accomplish, and you've seen her today. She's just adorable little girl who's gone to kindergarten on time and is just doing well.
And so we have a special place in our heart for the Children's Hospital. We know that if we didn't have the Children's Hospital, Laura would not be alive. We would not have our family.
Health service here, we're very lucky in Canada, is funded publicly mostly, but there is a lot of other stuff that comes in for which enough money doesn't come easy.
We know that when we give a donation to Children's Hospital, that the foundation really knows how to best allocate that money, and I think that makes everybody really feel involved. And so when they see somebody like Laura who's done really well, they know that right from the beginning she's had just top-notch care.
And so, yes, it's expensive to bring in a doctor, and sometimes you think, do we really need to spend that kind of money for this one particular specialist? And to that family that benefits from the expertise of that one particular specialist, no money in the world could fix that.
I just say a big thank you to the Children's Hospital and to the Foundation for everything that they do. I mean, they've given us our family, and we will support them forever.
And the biggest thing that I want everyone to know about Laura is how great she is, and how, she's going to be somebody. And yes, she had a really, really rough start, but with the help that we've had, I mean, she's going to be something awesome. She's, well, my little girl, so she's special.
Thank you for helping me feel better.